video recorded by a bystander. It shows the January 16th incident as officers attempted to arrest a suspect. This might actually be the body cam footage. The suspect has been identified as Latinka Hancock. And at one point in a different video, you do see an officer punch the woman.
Your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to, for real. It's Latinka. I'm telling you. Why would you do that? Okay, I'm saying okay.
Cut back, you're gonna get paid.
Okay. I said okay.
Behind your back.
Sir, wait.
Put
I said
your
okay.
hands
Okay. I will get down. Can I please just have my
turn
seat?
around and face the car.
Well, I'm twisted. Help!
Up against, turn around and face the car.
Why would you want me?
What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome to Visible Truth Media. I'm your host, 30 God. Today we have an officer who has been placed on leave. And it should have been two officers placed on leave, but I think it was just one that was placed on leave. And what this officer did, he assaulted a woman named Latinka Hancock, and it was all on video. I mean, literally, he punched this woman in the face as if she was a fully grown man. And if it was a man, it shouldn't have been done anyway, but we're gonna get into the details. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell because it really helps the channel out. And it keeps you up to date on when we upload new videos, man. I really appreciate y'all. But check this out. An Ohio police officer has been put on administrative leave after a video showed him punching a black woman several times as she was taken into custody following a dispute at a McDonald's over extra cheese on the Big Mac. I mean, I don't know how it led to this, but I mean, it's not a funny situation, but I mean, come on, man. I mean, a Big Mac, but anyway. The incident captured on video by a bystander occurred shortly after 4 p.m. Monday at the restaurant in Butler Township, Ohio. It began after Latinka Hancock, who is 31, of Dayton, bought a Big Mac and returned it to the restaurant a short time later because it did not have the extra cheese she paid for. Hancock said a restaurant worker asked another employee to remake her burger, but that person later asked Hancock to pay more for the extra cheese. Hancock said she had already paid for it and asked for a refund, which she says she eventually received. Hancock said she was then told police had been called and was asked to leave the restaurant. Two Butler officers, Sergeant Todd Stanley and Tim Zellers, responded around 4:20 p.m. and approached Hancock, who spoke with them about what had occurred. When the officers asked Hancock for a driver's license, authorities say Hancock told them she didn't have one and refused to provide her identification. The exchange soon became heated and one of the officers decided to place Hancock under arrest. The officer said Hancock resisted arrest and Stanley eventually hit Hancock on the right side of her face with an open palm strike. Hancock was then placed in handcuffs, put into a police cruiser, and charged with resisting arrest and 3 other minor accounts. Authorities said Hancock was bleeding from her mouth and was treated by an EMT who determined the wound was superficial. Stanley has served on the Butler force for more than 22 years, while Zellers, who has served for about 2.5 years. Butler Police Chief John Porter said Stanley had no formal reprimands in his personal file and was placed on leave as a result of repeated correspondence from concerned residents, including a lot of hate emails and phone calls. Zellers has not been placed on leave, Porter said. Hancock and her attorney, Michael Wright, held a news conference Wednesday to discuss the incident. Hancock said she felt like she could have lost her life over a sandwich and felt lucky that she was able to now tell her side of the story. I don't want people to feel like I'm complaining for a piece of cheese, she said. Wright said the responding officers were looking for a fight rather than to de-escalate. He called for Stanley to be fired and charged with assault. He also criticized the restaurant for calling the police over the dispute. If they can't manage basic customer service, opting to potentially put a person's life in jeopardy over a mishandled Big Mac, it doesn't seem safe for black people to go and eat McDonald's anymore, Wright said. Wright said no decision has been made yet on whether the lawsuit will be filed, noting that his firm was waiting on additional videos inside of McDonald's and more information from police. McDonald's did not immediately respond to an email request for comment Thursday evening. Now, look, this officer should be fired, and the second one should be fired too because he just watched it happen. You gotta kind of wonder, man, when something like this do happen in this type of situation where there is 2 officers and one officer sees his partner or, you know, another officer at that scene do something that you know is not right, it gotta be a situation where both of them are held accountable. Now, one's placed on leave, the other one isn't, but I guess I'm betting when more video come out and the public kind of like presses the police department about the situation, that second one will be terminated as well. but I believe charges should be pressed on both of these officers. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lawsuit come about this, because at the end of the day, the situation is something was wrong on a Big Mac at McDonald's, and I can only, you can only imagine what the conversation is like, especially at McDonald's, man. We ain't talking about Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A customer service is real good, but you go up at McDonald's or Popeyes or something like that, you gonna get some attitude. So I'm, probably both parties giving each other attitude, and then the police get called. When the police get there, they probably having a bad day because they police officers, and then you assault a woman, and that's not right, man. So I'm hoping that she do sue, and I'm hoping that these officers get fired. Y'all let me know what y'all feel should have happened. We gonna keep it moving though. I really appreciate y'all, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date when we upload new videos, man. Peace, man. Till next time. Oh, you're still here? Well, since you're still here, I want to give you guys a special thanks for supporting the channel, and to let you know that we appreciate you, because without you, we wouldn't have made it this far. I also want to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell, because it really helps us stay within the algorithm for YouTube. And don't forget to check out our Instagram page. Our Instagram page is used for when story updates come, and we don't have to make a long video about it. You can just stay up to date on certain stories. From there, you can stay up to date on what we do and news that we cover and posts that we make. If you like the hoodies that I'm wearing, you can go to our website and purchase them. We got all sizes up to 3XL, and we got plenty of colors for females and males. If you have a story that you want us to cover, go ahead and email us at visibletruthmedia@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram and we'll jump right on it. It's time to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Peace.